everyone, so today I have these two new sets from Diamond Press that they just brought to their site to try out for you guys today. They did send these items free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate linked, which means I will make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And you know with Diamond Press that is an affiliate discount code, so if you use the code VCDP you will get 10% off your purchases, and that's my affiliate code. So I want to show you these. I did a whole unboxing, so I'll link that video in the description box. I guess it depends on when you're watching this. Diamond Press is doing a fundraiser to provide 2 nursing scholarships for some students in Africa, and you can hear more about that in Beth's Live or in Diamond Press's email blast. And these are a couple of the sets that they had designed to go along with that fundraiser. I also have the die that if you pick up this die, it is $5. All $5 will go towards those scholarships. And I believe it's everything Diamond Press sells within a certain time period, which I think is the 7th until the 12th of February. 50% of those profits will go to the scholarship also. So that's what the fundraiser deal is there. So thanks guys for picking up your sets and helping support that. Today I think I'm going to try out the tropical background dyes with the tribal squares. Initially I thought, okay, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to add some of the florals here, or like the leaves and things from this set. And like I said, I already did an unboxing. I walked through everything, gave you some measurements, things like that. I'll include that video link in the description box as I mentioned. But we do have these squares, and we have squares in here. Now I think these are larger than this, but maybe it's a fun way you can play with that too, so I can just kind of show you what that might look like. And we'll just have some fun. So let me grab some papers and inks and all those good things, and we'll get started. Actually, I like to run pretty much all of the large dies like those through first, so we'll do that, and so you can see what they all look like in real life, as much as that is for your TV screen or your computer screen. So I'm gonna take this guy and I'll run it through this green paper. It's not the heaviest weight green paper, it's just very lightweight green paper. I'm gonna run that guy through. And then I will also run this one through, and I just realized this one also has a square that might be what I use today. So we have that guy. This is some very heavy-duty black cardstock. And then I will also run through from this pattern paper. It doesn't look like pattern paper, but it is. It's from, I think, That Gets With The View pack. We'll run this guy through that. And of course this one comes with sentiments and all those fun things. So let me put some of these things to the side. Let me grab my marquee and I'll be right back. And I'll just place this on here. And with the Diamond Press sets, they always come with a new folder. I always like to just use one that I've used before, just so you guys can see that this one's kind of turned out a little bit there. It'll work and work and work and work. So do not be afraid to turn them around, cut on all 4 sides, So I'm gonna pop this through. This is an elongated folder, which is what comes with the set, because of course we have that slim line. I'm rolling this really slowly so that we don't shake the camera. So other than that, you would just crank it out real easy. Now if you notice, I kind of turned it a little bit sideways, try to lean it a little bit as much as you can so that your rollers don't just hit this and bump over it, so it kind of hits a little area and then more and more and more as it goes down. And that'll give you a really nice cut. Look at that. Awesome. Super intricate. I mean, look how delicate that little portion is there. Wow. So what I'm going to do is just roll the others through, and I can continue using this, or we can switch out. Let me just clean this off to a smaller one if you want to just crank less, of course, because you're going to continue cranking until it goes through. But did I cut this small enough? Yeah. I was going to say, let me see if my paper is small enough to go through. And again, just crank it right through, and same thing with the green one, and I will be right back. Sorry for my little mess here. I've just been rolling them through. So this is the black paper. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'll clean that up. Again, much thicker, like 300 GSM paper. We have this gorgeousness, and then there's that really thin paper. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna clean up and then we'll take another look. Hey guys, so here we have that gorgeous background, which is probably what I'll use today. We have this beautiful green one with that stylized print there, and then this gorgeous slimline. The slimline, I do want to say the slimline is the full 8.5 by 3.5, so it'll cover edge to edge, what I would consider a typical slimline, 8.5 by 3.5. And these guys are 4 by 5.25, I believe. So I do have a piece of paper here, just this really pretty kind of gingery brown paper cut down for an A2 size card. So 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4.25 if you're making your own card base. And I cut this at 4.125 by 5 3/8 because I love that kind of sizing. But if you don't like to work in eighths, 4 by 5.25 or 4.25 by 5.5, you know, cover the whole thing, whatever you like. Or if you just want it to be the background, you know, of that guy, it would be 4 by 5.25, which is one of the numbers I had given. But I'm letting that little excess kind of hang out on the edge there, so it'll be something like that. And I'm just gonna pop this down. So I'm gonna go ahead, let me check one thing. I wanted to pair it up with these guys, right? And I want to see about the square size that's in here. Now you can definitely just stamp, let's say that was a plain piece of paper and you want to stamp one of these cool tiles in there, you can do that. But I am going to go ahead and cut mine. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use that little guy. And as far as the squares that get cut out of the slim line, they're a little bit smaller, so fun ways to play with that. I think there's a lot of creativity with these sets here. So I'm just going to put some glue on the very border and around this inside border and just glue that down, okay? I'll be right back. And look at that. Gorgeous. And then we also have the piece that fell out, you know, this square. If you want to put it back, you can definitely pop it back in there. I actually love the way that looks because it gives a little bit of that brown, just because the way it got cut. Pretty cool. Kind of shows through on the sides there. I'm going to do a little something more. So again, brown and black there. I'm gonna use this yellow paper. It is textured on one side, so I'm gonna flip it over and stamp on the side that's not as textured. And I'm just gonna take one of the prints, maybe this guy, and I'm gonna stamp it with some red ink. Just make it really fun. I should probably take this to this because it's such a small little pad. Let's go like that. And again, artsy, fun. I don't need it to be perfect. I'm just going to take this over here. Just let that soak in. Again, this paper is a little less texture than the other side, but it still has some texture, so kind of have to pay attention to that. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love the pop of color there. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and run that through with my little square, just to have that. I'll tape it down and I'll be right back. This gorgeous little piece of artwork here, and we'll pop that in here in just a minute. It's really pretty, loving those colors. And what I want to do is cut some of the leaves, but also one of our little pots. I think it looks really cute, so my plan would be to kind of pop it in here, maybe right in the center. I'm not sure exactly where. I like this little shorty one. He's so cute. Aww. Of course, we can do a whole arrangement of them. Let's do that little guy. And maybe with a couple little leaves in there. And I'll be right back. So I just ran through a couple of the leaves. And a little pot. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? Look at the embossing on that. That is adorable. So I was kind of thinking of something. Let me try this and we'll see how it turns out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you know, we tried it. I was thinking about putting some ink on this. So let's see. How about some of this little red ink, the same one we used earlier, and just kind of put it on there and see if it might embed. I know I got a little bit too much, I think, on the down in there, but let's try it. Be careful, I'm holding it. I'm not going to let that move at this point. Just keeping it exactly where I had it. I'm going to run that through and see if we can get some color on it just for fun. I might have to do it a little more carefully next time. Oh my gosh. Look, it looks just like kind of old school, like really, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I might do it one more time and just be more careful that I only get it on the very raised parts, but that looks really artsy. I love it. Okay, I'll be right back. That is so cute. I love it. Okay, so we'll use this guy. And then we can just wash those off or rinse them off. Wash or rinse them off? I think it's the same thing, isn't it? Wipe them off is what I meant to say. Okay, so we have that. Let me put this over here. And let's bring this little guy back over, and I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this down now. Now you can definitely make this look like a little piece of art that might be just up in the corner, you know, kind of thing, and just have fun with that. I'm gonna put it right in the center, but I think there's lots of fun ways to play with that. And then we have this guy. I think this might be a little too big for this little pot, but I was thinking about is cutting it down. So we have that. Put our little guy there, and let's put like a little leaf here, and I cut a couple of those guys. Another one like here, something like that. Okay, we can do that. So let me, well, actually that'd be okay, but I'm still gonna just trim down a little bit off this. Just so he's kind of in there. Cute. And, okay, I put glue on the back. Not sure why, I need it on this side. Initially here. I'm just trying to make it kind of look like it's coming out of here. And of course you could pop this up if you wanted to. And a little bit here. And all these things you can just kind of play with them so that they have more dimension if that's what you like. That'd be really cute. Okay, I'm gonna hold that down for a minute and I'll be right back. Look at this gorgeous, piece of artwork. Look at that. I love it. I love all the colors unexpected. So pretty. I'm just in love with these little pots. They're so cute. So we have different sentiments in the tropical backgrounds. I think I'm gonna use this big thanks. And just pop it right there. So, here's some gold, of course, and I'll be right back. Gold glitter. Paper. Oh, I love it. Yep. And I'm just going to put some glue in the back of my hand so I can get that on there. And I just dip, 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 and then I'm just going to glue that right there. I'll be right back. Guys, just look at that. Love it. I am loving the artwork of these new sets. They're so pretty. They all just coordinate so well with each other. I'm super impressed. I really, really like these. I love all the different, designs here. Of course, this has all these sentiments, like I said, I discussed in the first video, so you guys can check that out. I'll have it linked for you. Thank you so much, Diamond Press, for sending these items for review. Thanks for helping out, guys. Again, we'll have everything linked there along with my discount code, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.